Why the hell it get you started? Got me started. Why did they get me pissed off? Now I'm about to go NFL and kick this off. You really thought that I was this off? To let anyone in my domain, they need to be taught a serious lesson. Unless you strong as Zeus, there just ain't no use to go up against a madman. You can't win, G. I put you on ice like Richard Kuklinski, so stay away from shadows. When it gets dark, you make one bad move, they won't find your corpse, and the feds won't know where I drop you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Big Major. Welcome to another edition of Major Level Entertainment. I am your host and owner of the channel. It's your boy Big Major. As you coming in, if you're new, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right the hell now. You know what I'm talking about? It's greatly appreciated. I try to go live after every win. I didn't do it for the Pelicans win. That day I was too busy and it just wasn't worth it for me to go on live that day and try to go live. You know what I'm talking about? It would have been later anyway, so I just decided not to. But I decided to go live for this game. This was a perfect game for me to come back on live and do a show, a backup show or post-game show, because we beat a team that was actually worth beating. You know what I'm saying? The narrative has been that, the Lakers have been beating bottom-feeding teams, or whatever the case may be. But yesterday, we beat a team that's over there in the top 5, I believe the top 3 over there in the Eastern Conference. So no excuses today. And then there was a couple things that went down yesterday that should shut down a couple narratives. So no excuses today for the haters. You know what I'm talking about? Once again, if you're new, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right the hell now. You can share this content anytime you see me on. You know what I'm talking about? This is your boy, Big Major. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to those who have showed up early, you know what I'm talking about, and left comments earlier. You know what I'm saying? Let me start off with my damn nephew and sniper of the channel. It's your boy H, a motherfucking Davis. You know what I'm talking about? He says like, share, subscribe right the hell now. Over to Lakers in 5 and also Laker Girl. Please and thank you. Oh, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, he put please and thank you on top of that. Hey, man, that means, you know what I'm saying? That means he's been nice about it. He's saying, hey, man, come on over here, man. This is the hottest place to be. You know what I'm saying? Go to those other channels. That's the hottest place to be. Please, thank you. Don't make me have to ask you again. A shout out to H. Davis. You know what I'm talking about? And there he is, a Cuzzo. He left a message earlier. Cuzzo. Salute, Big Cuzzo. That's Chris, a.k.a. Go James, a.k.a. Chris, a.k.a. Let me cook this nigga right quick, a.k.a. Mr. Fuck Around and Find Out, a.k.a. the Brisket Baron of the Bayou. You know what I'm talking about? A.k.a. my cousin on my mama's side of the family. I mean, he got so many names, I can't even. I can't even fathom it. You know what I'm talking about? So many goddamn names. You know what I'm talking about? And that's Cuzzo. That's all you need to know. A Cuzzo, always showing up to support his big cousin. You know what I'm talking about? I appreciate it. Next, we got Lewis. You know what I'm talking about? He said, what's good, Big Gun? Get those likes up and subscribe to the channel. If you are new, tell a friend and a family member about this damn channel. Share the channel. Hashtag here we go. Hashtag you gotta believe. Hashtag Lakers. You know how he does this. A shout out to Lewis, my damn nephew, and the other sniper of the channel. There he is. Shout out to my damn nephew. You know I'm talking about? The Minister of Information over here on at Major Level Entertainment. He says, salute, Big Ump. Salute, Major Level Entertainment fam. Great win yesterday. With the chance to beat some Smeltics. Hell yeah. I can't wait for this game. You know what I'm talking about? Also, people are now saying they won't trade Austin for Giannis. Is nuts. Yeah, we about to get off into that shit, man. And then I'm going to tell y'all why I'm not moved. I'm going to tell y'all why I'm not moved. So I can't wait to get off into it. You know what I'm talking about? A shout out to Joel for showing up. And DJ, there he is, little bro. You know what I'm talking about? What up, what up? You know, he does his normal thing. He comes in, what up, what up? You know what I'm saying? Drop some love. And, DJ is a ghost. He out in the wind. Boom, I'm gone. I'll be listening in the background. I got to get some sleep. I got to go to work tonight. You know what I'm talking about? And that's little bro. Y'all already know who he is, man. Y'all don't need me to tell you to go over there and subscribe because you already have. I'm just asking you to go over there and become a member of the channel. You know what I'm talking about? So when he started doing giveaways and stuff like that, actually he has we have another raffle that should be coming up. This is a new month. You know what I'm talking about? He's already announced the winners of the 20 game the 20 game challenge. You know what I'm talking about? He's already announced those winners. So he should have the regular spin the wheel raffle coming up. Spin that wheel, you know what I'm talking about? So you might want to be a part of that. I'm telling you, go over there, and the only way you can be a part of that is if you join the channel. Not subscribe. Subscribing is free. Join the channel is gonna run you a little bit of pocket change, but that's okay because it pays heavy dividends if you win. I'm telling you, I bought a house off my winnings over there at Lakers in 5. You understand what I'm talking about? And shout out to a little bro, the DJ. You know what I'm talking about? There he is again, Cuzzo. He says, yes, sir, my goddamn big cousin. Hey, man, it ain't a goddamn thing nobody could do about it. Fire 100, 100, 100. That's my damn cousin. You know what I'm talking about? He said, hey, cousin. He said, hey, yo, Cuzzo. In a voice message, bro, why the hell it sounds like you're throwing shit around? I ain't gonna lie. You know, my big back ass was cooking something, man. I was getting ready to make something to eat. And then I realized, oh shit, I got to go online. You know what I'm talking about? So that was dishes you heard, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? I wasn't mad, I promise. Hey, Cuzzo, if I was mad, you would know. You know what I'm talking about? You would know. We come from the same damn bloodline. You would know. You would know if I was mad because then you'll look on your TV and you'll see there's a 7.0 on the Richter scale earthquake in California, right around Compton. You know what I'm talking about? You know that big Cuzzo was stomping his feet. You know what I'm talking about? It, and I body slammed the nigga on his spinal cord. You know what I'm talking about? So you know the ground gets to shaking. You know when Cuzzo's mad. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, I was just tossing some dishes around because I'm going to make something to eat and shit. You know what I'm talking about? And shout out to Cuzzo. He said, yeah, Cuzzo, I think it's been kind of confirmed that LeBron won't play back-to-backs. We'll be fine, though. Oh, absolutely. I have no doubt. He said, who won the 20-game challenge, Cuzzo? Man. Who was it? I forgot. But I know two people won it. They correctly predicted 15-5, and they got it. I forgot. I don't know if it was one Cool P or Tiffany Ned. Somebody. I know it was a woman that won, and a guy. I forgot who it was. I was right behind it. I said 14-6. You know what I'm talking about? But like I said before, I said it's a win-win. No matter who wins the money, it's a win-win situation if the Lakers have a better record than what they predicted. You know what I'm saying? And the Lakers end up having a better record than what I predicted. So it's a win-win for me. Okay, we now got 6 people in here viewing. That means y'all like me. You know what I'm talking about? I was wondering when y'all gonna start piling in here. Okay, y'all done come in here to hear me rant and rave. Y'all came in here to hear me, you know what I'm saying, do some post-game talk. So here it goes. Okay, we back down to 2. Let's get those views up now. Don't run out now. You know what I'm talking about? Don't you run away right now. You know what I'm talking about? So let's go ahead and get off into the game stats. The game leaders of it all. Let me go and start with the game leaders because I want to show y'all something. Now, with the game leaders, remember how I told y'all balanced basketball is the key to our success. Balanced basketball. Now, we had balanced basketball. Why did we have balanced basketball yesterday? Because we have 3 different people on the leaderboard, you know, for the game leaders on our team. Austin Reeves, he led the team in points. Aiden led the team in rebounds. LeBron led the team in assists. Here goes those points. Austin had 44 points. He led the team. I think he led all scorers in points. DeAndre Ayton led the team in rebounds. He had 8 rebounds. And then LeBron James led the teams in assists. He had 11 assists. Okay? Now, if you look over at Toronto, they had one guy led the whole team in everything, and that was Scotty Barnes. When you don't play balanced basketball, I don't give a damn how good you are. You most often times will lose. Just like I say, he who controls the turnover battle often wins. Not all the time, but often wins. He who plays better balanced basketball often wins the game. Scotty Barnes led their team in points, rebounds, and assists. Here it goes. Scotty Barnes had 23 points. He led the team with 20 points. He had 11 rebounds, led the team in rebounds. He had 9 assists, led the team in assists. Essentially, even though other people was, coming in and pitching in or whatever, shooting and getting their points in or whatever, their little points in, and everybody was scrapping and everybody was doing what they was doing, Scotty Barnes was the person doing the most. Brandon Ingram wasn't really doing nothing. He was almost nearly a non-factor. Yeah, he got his he got his points or whatever the case may be, but it wasn't enough for them to stand up and beat us. And they hung with us the way they did because they have pretty decent defense. They really do. I got to give it to those guys. I wonder where they are, where they rank in defense in the NBA. But they had better defense than us. That's for damn sure. You know what I'm talking about? So shout out to the Lakers for doing what they needed to do yesterday. Let me go ahead and get off into the game stats of it all. Joe says Aiden has been so underrated for us. Yes, he has. Yes, he has, man. And, I know when he started off, he was kind of rusty, trying to get into the system, the Lakers scheme and the bench, dealing with the lights in L.A. But he, the first couple games, but I must say, man, he's really turned it around. And I think I want to go through their stats. After I finish reading the game stats and the stats for the year, after I finish reading the game stats and the box scores, because it's just important to notice, there's power in the numbers, in the numbers game, and it goes to show you like who's doing what and for how long, and who's impacting winning on the floor, what these guys are doing on the floor. You know what I mean? And I can really appreciate Aiden really stepping up for us, probably surprising all of us, because when he came over and had a couple games, and we heard what how he was, and we all knew about how he was. Is he going to break down this and this and that? Is he going to not step up and step up to the challenge and all that type of shit? But he has tremendously stepped, especially with LeBron coming back. I'm not gonna lie to you, like. LeBron, if him not getting it done on in a points department, he's getting it done in other ways. See, basketball is not. He's playing basketball the right way. It's not just about scoring a bunch of points. That's good. That's great. I mean, for somebody who scored over 40,000 points in his career, he knows how to score. He knows how to put the ball through the hoop. Obviously, no matter which way you do it, he knows how to do it. So, him, getting acclimated and getting the team involved in other ways, playing basketball in other ways other than scoring, and we still winning, and we don't need him to put up 25, 8, and 8 every night. That spells volumes to me. A lot of people say he washed because he only got 8 points or whatever the case may be. But no. You really don't understand and know basketball, and you really don't understand and know, the measure of LeBron. I'm talking about. People hate, he's supposed to do it. It's like they expect him. It's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't with him. They expect him to go out there and be a dynamo on offense. But then they say stat padding. Then they expect him not to go out there and be a dynamo on offense. And then they say he's taking time off and he's giving up. I'm talking about? It's damn if you do, damn if you don't. So I think if I'm him, especially at his age, 41 years old, fuck it. I'm not listening to, I don't care about what y'all think or what y'all got to say about me no more. I don't care. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. You're going to say what you're going to say when you're going to say it. So, fuck you and the horse you rode in on. I'm going to do whatever it takes for me to impact my team's winning, my team's success of winning. That's it. And I'm glad that he's buying into the road that he needs to buy into, even whether he's third, fourth, fifth on the team. Anything short of going to the bench, he's doing what he needs to do. And I'm proud of LeBron for doing that, and I'm proud of the team for stepping up around him and not giving up on the old man. I'm talking about? A shout out to LeBron. I'm talking about? Okay, I'm gonna read a couple more comments and then I'm gonna get into it. All right. Joe says, Joe, no. Cuzzo says, Joe, facts, bro. He's got more double-doubles this season than he's had last season in about 60-some games. Yeah, absolutely. Nephew says, yeah, Chris, and that goes to show you people shouldn't be so quick to judge. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm talking about? Go James says, hey, yo, Joe, can you check if he averaged a double-double last season? If he averaged a double-double last season, bro, if you don't mind, what I'm saying? I'm trying to see something. Joe says, yep, he did. 14 and 10. Yep. Man, that's crazy. It's crazy. He says, I love that Aiden gave us 17 big points. He's a really good piece for us for sure. Absolutely. Lewis says Lakers better have a great game today. For us, Lakers. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? This is the team that always plays, if anybody's going to play anybody hard, it's going to be these guys here. I don't care what their record is. I don't care they're not number one in the East. But me, it is personal. It is like I told you, I don't care about all I don't care about the Thunder and all these new motherfuckers coming up that's just now starting to win. It's an old, long thing, for me with Boston. It's just everybody else, all the newer fans and the younger fans can have their new rivalries and all that. But I go back to the days of, like I said, I go back to the Jerry Buss early days. I go back to the days when Red Auerbach was the coach. And I remember what Jerry Buss said. I want to beat Boston. Hey, I don't care about nobody else. I just don't. I don't care. I'll let everybody else fight amongst the Warriors and this and that. No. It has forever and always will be a Lakers versus the Celtics, because I've seen times where the Celtics would come out here and we would get into physical scuffles with their fans, with the players, with their staff. Niggas used to get their ass beat out here. You know what I'm saying? Niggas could be warring with each other. Blood Crips, Mexicans, Asians. Niggas came together for one common goal: beat Boston, beat their fans, beat their culture, beat their team, beat the coaches, beat the whatever we can put our hands on and beat Boston. You know what I'm talking about? And that mentality is stuck in me. That's why niggas from my generation are so goddamn crazy, man. They made us this way, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hate those guys. You know what I'm talking about? But respect to Bird and McHale and all those guys. They were great players in their time. I got to give it to them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no hater. I hated them, but I'm not no hater. Remember, I told y'all the difference. If you hate somebody, you hate them. They on the other side of the team. But never will I ever disrespect them or say they were bombs. They wasn't. You know what I'm saying? They were good for their time. And, there was a reason why motherfuckers had hard times running up against them. Just ask one Michael, Jeffrey, Jordan. Ask them how hard it was to go to beat Bird before Pippen and fucking Phil Jackson came along and all of that shit. You just wasn't beating Bird. You wasn't beating him. Only motherfucker who was beating him was Magic, Dr. J. You know what I'm talking about? But that I digress. You know what I'm saying? That was the past. We talking about right now. So today, once again, as usual, I pray that we get them an ass whooping, and I'm damn sure go get up here and talk about it tomorrow. You know what I'm talking about? So let's go ahead and get off into the game stats of it all. You know what I'm talking about? Here we go. The Lakers shot 50% from the field goal. You guys are going to want to stick around for this. Lakers shot 50% from the field goal to the Raptors 49%. They were very close. They both shot pretty good. They both shot in the 40s. Lakers shot 42% from the three to the Raptors 40% from the three. That's damn good in the NBA. You know what I'm talking about? 40%. Anything over, I think anything past 37% is pretty damn good. You know what I'm saying? Anything below that, is average and horrible, So, both teams shot pretty good from the three and from the field goal. The Lakers shot pretty good from the free throw, 85%. I've been saying, get your free throws up. Make them goddamn free throws. Stop breaking both of them or make those motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? So they shot 85% from the free throw. The Raptors shot 81% from the free throw. Okay, they beat us in the rebound battle with 41 to our 38. They blew us the hell out in the assist battle, 39 to 26. This is why we barely beat them. We could have beat the fuck out of them if we'd have got our assist up more. You know what I'm talking about? But LeBron passed the ball more than anybody. We only got 26 assists. LeBron got 11 of those assists. He got almost half of the assists of the team. We need everybody passing that ball, like normal. So they blew us out the water in the turnover. I mean, the assist game. They beat us in steals, 9 steals to our 7 steals. They beat us in blocks, 8 blocks to our 7 blocks. They beat us in turnovers, 15 turnovers to our 11. Ladies and gentlemen, that's part of the reason we won. Not because we edged them out by so many miles in shooting and 3-point shooting and rebound and free throw shooting. We edged them out mainly to put the icing on the cake because we beat them in a turnover battle. Remember, I'm always saying, he who controls the turnover battle often, not all the time, but often wins the game. They got 15 turnovers to our 11. We only got 4 less turnovers, but those 4 less turnovers helped us. They helped us. So either way you want to look at it, that could be the catalyst to us winning the game. You know what I'm saying? Because we got blew out in the assist battle. So usually, if you see a team and they got 39 assists to another team's 26 assists, they got 13 more assists than us. Oh, yeah, they better win, but they lost. You know what I'm talking about? And the game shouldn't have been that close. We actually should have beat them by 10 or better. But like I told DJ, I said, man, I love games like this. I like close games. I like nail biters. See, because my heart don't pump. You know what I'm saying? It don't. My blood pressure never goes up. It doesn't now that I'm older and I'm battle tested in this Lakers shit. Like I'm not rattled. I put my hand out straight. It's straight. It ain't no shake to me because you know what? All the way down until triple zeros is Lakers in 5. I don't give a fuck, ladies and gentlemen. I want all the fans to get like me one day. One day it's gonna be a nation of motherfuckers. It's gonna get so to the point you're gonna be so battle tested that you're gonna be like, nigga, I'm not scared of nobody. Whoever the fuck we play, I don't give a fuck about your record. I don't give a damn about anything because I've seen the lowliest motherfucker beat the top dog. I've seen it in every goddamn sport, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, my 45, 45, 46 years of watching the goddamn thing. You know what I'm talking about? I've seen it in baseball. I've seen it in football. I've seen it in hockey. I've seen it in soccer. I've seen it in volleyball. I've seen it in lacrosse. I've seen it in rugby. I've seen it in boxing. I've seen it in basketball. I've seen it in racquetball. I've seen it in water polo. I've seen it. It's not name a sport. I've seen it. I see motherfuckers come all the way from the bottom up to the top. And I used to be one of them niggas that hey, oh my God, like yesterday's game, guess what? Maybe about 30 years ago, I'll say, if a game like this, I would have been like, what are we gonna bite I would have bit my nails all the way down to my damn knuckles. Oh my God, what are we gonna do? He's calling my dad. Hey dad, what do we, it's okay, son. Calm down. Magic got the ball. He's going to kick it off to Worthy. Worthy's running. Remember, Worthy's running alongside Magic. You got Worthy running alongside Magic over here. You got Byron Scott already in the corner. He's a damn good corner 3-point shooter. You got him over here. Watch, he's going to kick it out. We down by 2 points. We ain't got to go for a 3. He going to kick. Here come Worthy. Worthy come down the line. Worthy gets fouled. Boom. Worthy, 78% of free throw shooter. So he's going to make it more often than not. Okay, Worthy to the line for 2. See, I told you to go get fouled. Worthy to the line for 2. Worthy get to the line for 2. Boom. 1, 2. He makes both of them. And now we tied. And now it's 8 seconds left. You know what I'm talking about? Philadelphia got the ball. They going down the court. Okay, boom. They throw it down the court. Boom. They go Moses Malone. He pass to Barkley. Barkley, I don't know what the fuck he doing. Barkley goes for a goddamn 17-footer when it's like 7.5 seconds left. He didn't have to do that. He should have passed that motherfucker, back down to Moses Malone down in the paint. But he didn't do that. Missed the shot. Okay, here come Worthy, AC Green with the rebound. AC Green with the rebound. He throw it down. Magic is dribble drop. He surveys the court. He got that court vision, that legendary Magic court vision. He surveys the court. And then Magic, oh my God, he kicks it off to Byron Scott. Byron Scott sees Worthy, kicks it off to Worthy. Worthy goes in for a layup, and we win the game. And I'm like, my heart came way the fuck out here, 2 feet up out of my goddamn chest. I had to hammer the motherfucker back in. Boom. Oh shit. 30 years ago. Right? I'm just painting a scenario for y'all. 30 years later, here we are now. 2025. I am now over 40 years in this game. Okay? Now over 45 years in this game. I see a game like this. Relax. Don't worry. We're down 118, 120. Calm down. 70 seconds left, Matrix. It's only 70 seconds left. 70 seconds is a lifetime. Hold on. Calm down. Okay, we missed a shot. They got the ball. They come down there. They miss a shot. Okay, we need to score. We score up again. Okay, now we're 120, 120. Okay, they get the ball. Oh, man, they got the ball. We're tied. Oh, my God. What if they make the last shot? No, they won't. Come down there. They break a shot. Boom. You get the ball. Austin Reeves dribble drives. You get the ball. He's at the 3-point line. Oh, my God. He sees LeBron. Oh, man. Everybody's thinking. Oh, my God. Everybody's heart pumping. LeBron's been missing shots. LeBron has a chance not only to win the game, but also secure his legacy by keeping the streak going. And then you know what LeBron does? He does the most basketball IQ play there is to do in today's modern game. He says, you know what? In a split moment of time, I'm going to forego my streak and I'm going to kick the ball to my best three-point shooter on the team, my best field goal shooter on the team, even though Rui hadn't been doing much previous game or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to kick it to him. And he had missed a couple shots in the game. I'm going to kick it to Rui Hachimura over there in the corner at the goddamn buzzer. That took faith. That took courage. Everybody say he likes to flop and he's scary and he's scared to take the last shot, or he doesn't play team. But, he's selfish now. He's a stat pattern. But it took courage for him. He was wide open. The only person that was guarding him was Emmanuel Quickly. He could have took Quickly to the hole, did a little layup with the left or right hand, possibly would have made it, could have got an and one type deal. In situation, we could have put the game away like that. It still would have been a 3-point win. We still would have got 123 to 120, but it would have been a couple seconds left on the clock, maybe a tick or two. You know what I'm saying? He could have barreled his head down, or he could have got to the rim, missed the layup, got a chance to shoot 2 free throws. He probably would have made one, missed the other. That would have put us up a score of 121, but that would have left some seconds on the clock for them to get down and do a game-winning 2-point shot, or maybe even a 3-point shot if that's what they was going for, or possibly get fouled. LeBron said, no. We're going to win now. There's no overtime. There's no tomorrow. You know what I'm talking about? Remember when Apollo Creed told Rocky, he said, there is no tomorrow. LeBron said, in my mind, there is no tomorrow. No, I got to have faith like a motherfucker. I know I'm not shooting the ball that good. My streak is on the line, and the game could possibly be on the line because if we'd have left several seconds, if he would have missed, we'd left several seconds on the clock, enough for them to get down there, possibly get fouled, shoot a 3, or make a 2. They had 3 different scenarios to win. We only had 1 scenario to win. 2, either LeBron take the shot and get fouled, or run the risk of losing, of us going into overtime, or kick it out to my faithful, trusted, Japanese nephew, Rui. He had a split decision moment where he kicked it out to Rui for a higher degree difficulty percentage shot. I don't give a fuck how well you shoot the 3. I don't care if you Steph Curry. The 3-point is a higher difficulty shot than somebody driving it to the hole and going to the line for 2. Possibly going to the line for 2, or possibly making it, or going to the line for an and one situation. He passed the ball to Rui. That shit took guts. Jordan would never. All y'all goats and y'all gods would never. That took guts. And that made me as a fan, not give a fuck about his double-digit streak. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? He didn't either. But you know what the narrative was this morning? Oh, he only passed the ball because he was scared to shoot. I knew it. I was waiting for them bitches to come out with that. He passed it because he was scared to shoot. Oh, man, heaven forbid he passed the ball because he got faith in his teammates. Remember, he did that shit to D'Lo last year. D'Lo threw him the 3. Hey, man, I've been missing a couple 3s. You saw his face. He threw it back. No, you got this. He did it to Kentavious Caldwell-Pope some years ago. He lost his confidence when he lost his confidence when he would shoot the 3. LeBron threw that motherfucker back like, man, you got to shoot that son of a bitch. You a 3-point shooter. I'm not really a 3-point shooter like that. Shoot that motherfucker. Rui, with no hesitation, okay, LeBron, I got you, brother. Pass that motherfucker to Rui on the left-hand hash. And Rui threw that motherfucker up in Brandon Ingram's face. Boom! Downtown splash. And we win the game at the clutch. Louis Hachimura, my goddamn Japanese nephew, because LeBron made the right play. He took it upon himself to say, you know what? I'm going to sacrifice my personal stats because I'm such a stat pattern to these bitches. I'm going to sacrifice that. I'm praying to God that y'all give me some props on that. Here you go, Rui. Boom. I made the right decision, 11 assists. Yes, I only had 8 points, but I had more assists than anybody on the goddamn team because I got my team acclimated. It was bigger than me. Yesterday was bigger than LeBron James. It was about the Lakers. What did he say when they asked him, "Hey, how you feel about the streak?" What the fuck? Nothing. We won. That's it. End of discussion. Conversation over. You hating ass bitches could say what the fuck you want. Oh, he was gonna flop. He was afraid he was going to get to the line and miss two. If he gave you, they got to the line at all. Oh, he was afraid he was going to take the shot or make a layup and then boop the layup. Not. He passing the ball to his teammates, which is what you bitches been complaining about all this time. He don't pass the ball. All right, he's gonna stat. Watch. He gonna stat pad. He gonna stat pad just to keep the streak alive. Nah, bitch. That nigga passed it to his trusted teammate, and his trusted teammate took us to the promised land, and we beat a good team. Now what? So yesterday we shut down a couple narratives. Lakers can only be. Oh, they're not going to do anything without Luka. We did. They're not going to be the team that's above 500 like this. We did. LeBron is not going to help us impact winning. You know what I'm saying? Rui ain't gonna get his shots. They're not gonna. He's gonna come out there and selfishly. Okay, lose. You know what I'm saying? Luka's not there on the floor. He's gonna go out there and play selfishly. He didn't. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to shut the fuck up now, haters. And this ain't just the haters that hate Lakers. It's people that hate Lakers. It's actual Laker fans that don't like LeBron because he's on the team. Well, once again, I'm here to tell you, as long as this man is on my team, as long as anybody is on my team, I'm going to support my team because it is my team. I don't care if it's a player on my team that I hate. I don't care if it's a person on the team that I hate. I'm supporting the team. I'm supporting the team. That's it. Let one of the Boston Celtics come over here right now. I don't hate Tatum or anything like that, or Brown or anything like that. I don't think there's a player I hate nowadays. I don't. But let's say I did. Let's say I hated one of those guys. But then we woke up the next day and heard one of those guys that I hate is come to the Lakers. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That nigga's in a purple gold uniform. I'm going to support. See, that's what real fans do. You know what I'm talking about? Flimsy bitches say, no, I don't like him. I didn't like him over there in such and such team. I'm not going to like him over here. So you're going to let your hatred for one motherfucker be the reason why you stop supporting your team? That's why I say, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of niggas can't stand with me when it comes to this fan shit. I'm die hard to the bone marrow. When Pat Bev came up, I hated Pat Bev. He came over here. Yes, we got a dog. I didn't like the Morris brothers. When the motherfucker came over here, yes, we got a dog. I didn't care much for Rondo when he came over here. He came from the Boston. One over there in Boston. Yes, we got a dog. I didn't like Montrezl Harrell. We came over here. Yes, we got a dog. That's the way it is. I didn't care much for Luka. I wasn't no Luka fan. I couldn't stand the motherfucker because he used to kill us. Came over here. I support. I never had a problem with LeBron. Like I said, I've been a fan of this kid since before he got to the NBA, because he was already showing up in circuits prior to the NBA. How you think he had the hype he had? Everybody knew who he was. If you paid attention to sports, or if you had your ear to the streets in the 90s, you've been hearing about LeBron. You've been hearing about him since high school when they used to have closed circuit games. They used to have little games come on little small cable channels. Who the fuck is this dude? 6'6", 6'7", run like the wind, jump like a goddamn billy goat. LeBron James. And then a couple years later, the motherfucker comes over to the NBA, and all these different legendary NBA players are saying the same goddamn thing. Went to a camp, went on the court, and showed up some grown-ass men, and the nigga was 16, 17 years old. What the fuck did y'all expect him to do? And now, 23 years later, we get to witness A guy on the court do what he does. So what? His points don't look flashy or whatever the case may be. So what? Quote unquote, he ain't got a bag. 40,000 over 40,000 plus points proved to me, even though this motherfucker is a primary passer, not a scorer, by his own admission, proves to me that you don't need a bag to get those damn points. You get those points by any means necessary, and he's done it 40,000 times plus. You motherfuckers can hate all you want to, but the bottom line is what this dude has been able to do in now 23 years thus far, more than anybody else in the NBA history, is nothing short of amazing. And I don't give a fuck he's only averaging 14 points a game. I don't care about that. That's not important to me. Does he help his team impact winning? So far, he's been back, 6, 7 games? We're 7-1. Or 6-1, either 6-1 or 7-1. No, 6-1. He's been back 7 games. We only lost 1 game since LeBron been back. Remember everybody was saying something about the chemistry? Guess what? We only lost 1 game. Well, y'all play bottom feeders. So fucking what? Like I told Double D up there yesterday on Lil Bro channel. We are not responsible for who is standing in front of us as an opponent. We're not. If I'm a boxer and there's no weight classes, and the motherfucker standing in front of me and he 5'9" and he 200 pounds, and I'm 6'5", damn near 6'6", and I'm 300 pounds. You think I'm and there's a $2 million, it's a $2 million purse. You think I'm gonna be like, nah, that motherfucker too small for me. Nope, I'm gonna turn down $2 million. Fuck no. He had the balls enough to step up to Goliath. Then he gonna have to play David. He gonna have to knock me out because I have every intention on spinning his head around like a corkscrew. I don't give a fuck how big or small you are. You dare challenge me? I'm gonna whoop your ass for that $2 million. I'm gonna try to kill you for that $2 million. I don't give a damn. And that's the way we got to look at it, ladies and gentlemen. Because guess what? When we were a lowly team, you think motherfuckers had sympathy for us? Oh, man, beat the Lakers. We don't care if they injured. We don't care if those guys ain't playing. We don't care if they just had a back-to-back. Stump their ass. Fuck sympathy. I'm out to whoop your ass. That's what we need to get back to, that dog mentality we had in the 80s. It's showtime, Lakers. Well, we whooped ass. Niggas was scared to play us because an ass whooping was coming. You had crazy niggas on the team like Kurt Rambis and Orlando Woolridge and Michael Cooper with clothesline, sock you in the back of your neck, all kind of shit. It was like arch rivals out there. Niggas was scared. Oh, man, we got to go to the forum. Yeah, and then not only that, not only you risk getting your ass beat on the court, fucked up on the court, nigga, you had to navigate your way through Inglewood after the game. Good luck getting to the Marriott Hotel or down there, LAX airport. Good luck. You got to go. You got 2 miles from here. You got 2 miles to get through dangerous terrain to get your ass back home. And sometimes teams wouldn't even go back to the hotel. Sometimes teams will have their shit forwarded to wherever else they going. They just wouldn't go back to the hotel. Niggas would stay on that bus and get all the way with police escort all the way to LAX. Because if they got back down Century to the Marriott, ass beatings might be waiting. That's how it was. Be dangerous again. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I want. That's what I come from. I want us to be dangerous again. Yeah, motherfuckers, be scared. Be scared. Be scared to play us. Oh, man, those are the Lakers. Holy shit. 18 championships strong. Them the goddamn Lakers. I want you motherfuckers to be terrified of us. I don't give a fuck. I'm not sympathetic. I don't care about your record. If you standing in front of me and my record is 17-0 and your record is 0-17, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Motherfuckers like, oh, y'all beating bottom feeding teams as if these motherfuckers ain't NBA teams, as if they can't beat us on any given night. Fuck that. That's our problem. We're too goddamn soft. What was our problem last year? Soft, no dogs. Only person we had on the team was Vando. I'm glad we got Marcus Smart, the goddamn inmate number 1. I'm glad we got Laravia. Don't sleep on Laravia because he white like motherfuckers sleep. Oh, he white. He's another connect. He's another. That nigga is a hustle. He a hustle hog, and he'll get off of your ass too. Wait, that's my teammate. Wait, hold on. I play defense, motherfucker. I ain't one of these regular ass white boys from the South. Nigga, I'm from Pasadena, California. Blood. Laravia is a dog. I told y'all about him. I told you. You can't grow up out here and not be a damn dog. That dude's a dog. He grew up around niggas. Hey, that nigga Pops was a diehard Laker fan. His pops from my generation. His pops was a diehard Laker fan. Like, yeah, I think the only reason they moved was because he ended up going to school or whatever the case may be. He got accepted to go to school. He left in high school. But Pasadena, California, a native. Jake motherfucking Laravia. Pasadena's about 30 miles north of where I am now. Pasadena ain't no joke. You heard about, look up Pasadena, California. You know what I'm talking about? Jake Laravia's own Pasadena guy. And he got dog in him. And then you have Vandal, and he ain't been on the court in a while or whatever the case may be. But that's okay. That's okay. Because when Vandal leave, we're going to get somebody to play the defense on par with him, possibly better than him, that can actually score as well. That's why niggas want Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins is Vando. Plus Rui. He's Vando and Rui rolled it to one. He could score like Rui, and he could defend like Vando. And he got the size, too. And he got the athleticism neither one of those niggas really have like that. So, let's make some shit happen, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm talking about? Now, let me go ahead and get off into the box scores of it all. Y'all didn't come over here to hear me rant and rave. You know what I'm talking about? What am I doing? Hold on. Now, let's look at the Raptors right now. You know what I'm talking about? Here we go. We got a Brandon Ingram. I'm just going to do the minutes and I'm going to do the points. Brandon Ingram, 36 minutes, 20 points. So what? Scotty Barnes, 36 minutes, 23 points. So what? Sandro Macavelli. I'm calling nigga Sandro Macavelli. 37 minutes. He played more than anybody on the team. 37 minutes, 13 points. So what? Emmanuel quickly, 32 minutes, 13 points. So what? Jacoby Walter. There's only one Kobe I know, and that's Kobe Bean Bryant. You understand what I'm talking about? 25 minutes, 17 points. So what? Jamal Sheed or Shad or whatever the fuck his name is. 21 minutes, 4 points. So what? Grady Dick. Everybody's been, that pause. Yay. Grady. You know what I'm talking about? 16 points, 8 minutes. Everybody's been touting this guy. He only got 8 points in 16 minutes. So what? Trash. Nothing. Jameson Battle. 16 minutes and 10 points. So what? Colin Murray's Boyles, another 3-point shooter on their team. 16 minutes, 12 points. So what? Jonathan Mogbo. I'm going to call that nigga Hogmaw. Jonathan Hogmaw. 5 minutes at 0 points. So what? Hey, somebody text DJ just text me. I don't know if he know that I'm online or whatever. Hey, but somebody do me a favor and text DJ and let him know that I'm live. Anybody got DJ's number? Let him know that I'm live right now so he can come back up. I don't know if he got to go to work tonight or whatever, but text him, see if let him know that I'm live. I don't know if he knows. So somebody do me that favor if you got his number. Okay, so that's the Raptors box scores. Let's go ahead and get off into the Lakers box scores of it all. You know what I'm talking about? And then I'm gonna give him my game ball like I normally do. Okay, we played a balanced game, ladies and gentlemen. That means everybody that played, all the 10-man rotation, every single person scored, from the lowest guy on the totem pole to the top guy on the totem pole. Let's go ahead and start off with Dalton Connect. Dalton Connect, 3 points, 3 minutes. Shout out to Dalton Connect for doing that. 0 rebounds, 0 assists. He shot 1-1 from the field, 1-1 from the 3-point line. Adu Athero. 4 points in 10 minutes. This kid is gonna be something. You give him some time to flourish, he will. He's very athletic. He's gonna be something, and he's a pretty decent defender from what I saw. You know what I'm saying? He's not afraid. So shout out to the Adu Thero. 4 points, 10 minutes, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 or 3 from the field. no 3-point shot. 2 or 3 from the free throw, excuse me, and 1 or 1 from the field. Let's go ahead and get him to Jackson Hayes, 16 minutes, 4 points, 4 rebounds, no assists, no free throws, no threes, 2 or 5 from the field goal. Gabe Vincent, 24 minutes, 5 points, 2 assists, 4 assists, 2 rebounds, no free throws, 1 of 5 from the 3. That's horrible, 20%. He's better. He should be better than that. 2 of 8 from the field. That's 25%. 2 of 8 from the field. Go 2 of 5%. Gabe Vincent. Where we at? Nick Smith Jr. came through for us. Off the bench, 12 points in 14 minutes. Impressive. 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw. 2 rebounds, 0 assists. Shout out to Nick Smith Jr. getting it done on the bench. Jake LaRabia, another bench guy. He getting it done. 14 points in 28 minutes. Shot 5 of 8 from the field. He shot 2 or 3 from the 3-point line, 2 or 2 from the field goal. He got you 7 rebounds. He was second on the team in rebounds. 7 rebounds, 0 assists. And Jake LaRabia getting it done in other ways than just scoring the points. Shout out to my damn white nephew from Pasadena, California. Louis Hachimura, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 0 assists, 2 or 2 from the field, 2 or 3 from the 3, 4 of 9 from the field goal. 2 or 2 from the free throw, 4 or 9 from the field goal, and 35 minutes of action, ladies and gentlemen. Rui still taking the low volume of shots, but making them count when he does take the shots. Shout out to Louis Hachimura. DeAndre Ayton, 17 points, 0 assists, 8 rebounds, had more rebounds than anybody on the team. Arabia was second. He's made 1 free throw, no 3-point shot, 8 of 11 from the field, ladies and gentlemen. Ayton is doing what needs to be done to get it done. You know what I'm saying? He was only 2 rebounds away from a double-double. A shout out to Ayton in 32 minutes of action. Excuse me, hold on. Okay, I'm back, y'all. All right. Where I leave off at. Okay, so that was Ayton. Okay. LeBron James. I know this is going to sound crazy. A lot of people still got to get used to it, but it's okay. LeBron James played 36 minutes, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 11 assists. He shot no free throws. He didn't even get to the line yesterday. It was weird. He shot 0 of 5 from 3. That's terrible. He shot 4 of 17 from the field. That's horrible. 8 points, 11 assists, 6 rebounds. He had 11 assists. And that 11 assists, ladies and gentlemen, was a catalyst to us winning the game, helping us win the game, especially the one he made at the end. So shout out to LeBron James. Austin Reeves on the night. He had more minutes than anybody. Of course he did. 41 minutes. He took more shots than anybody. Of course he did. 13 of 21 from the field. 5 of 11 from the 3-point line, which is not bad. 13 of 15 from the free throw line. We know he's going to get to the line a billion times, him and Luka. But it worked for us yesterday, so good. 5 rebounds, 10 assists, 44 points for a double-double. Austin Reeves getting it done without the big guys, playing the way they need to play and Luka being down. So that is your box score for the Los Angeles Lakers. And the game ball goes to, remember, I told you I don't do game balls based solely upon points. I do game ball based upon impact, clutch moments where where we turn the tide of the game. And this game ball is split between 2 players. Austin Reeves got it, he got his points. That's good. That's great. Got all his free throws. That's good. That's great. But the game ball goes to Rui and LeBron. The game ball goes to Rui and LeBron because if it wasn't for Rui and LeBron, we wouldn't have won that game. LeBron's assist to Rui hitting the 3 in the clutch is what won us the game. Even with Austin Reeves' 44 points, it wasn't enough to get us over the hump until he made that pass to LeBron, and LeBron made a pass that could have easily been picked off. He could have easily took could have gone another way, could have took the shot. He could have ran the risk of it going into overtime or us possibly losing the game. But he said, no, I'm going to kick it to my brethren in the corner, Rui Hachimura, and that turned out to be an excellent decision. Rui Hachimura stepped up, no hesitation, iced in his motherfucking veins, and popped that three right in Brandon Ingram's peasy face. You know what I'm talking about? And shout out to the Rui Hachimura and LeBron James. They both split the game ball, and that's for me, ladies and gentlemen. Great win by the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's keep that same winning tradition going today and later on. Now, I said I was going to get off into the stats as it stands this year for the Los Angeles Lakers. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go through the main 10 guys' stats. All right? Real quick. Okay, we all know Luka Doncic, 16 games. He's averaging 37 minutes per game. He's averaging 35 points per game. He's averaging 9 rebounds. So he's 35, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. So he's 35, 9, and 9 this year. I'm not going to go through the steals and blocks and all that. Well, maybe I should. So he's averaging 35, 9, and 9. He's averaging almost 2 steals a game. He's averaging almost a block a game. Shout out to Luka. Just wish he wouldn't shoot the ball that goddamn much. But, share the love, share the wealth. You know what I'm talking about? Austin Reeves in 18 games. He averages 37 minutes. Him and Luka averages the most minutes on the game. You know what I'm saying? He's 29, 6, and 7. 29 points per game, 6 rebounds per game, 7 assists per game. He's averaging a steal a game. He's nothing on the blocks. Shout out to AR. DeAndre Ayton is the number 3 option as it stands right now. He's averaging 16 points a game. He's averaging 9 rebounds, essentially. He's averaging 1 assist per game. He's averaging almost 1 steal per game. He's averaging a full block per game. A shout out to DeAndre Ayton. He's averaging just under 30 minutes in 19 games of action. LeBron, 6 games back. 6 games. He's averaging 14 points per game flat. He's averaging 33 minutes per game. He's only giving you, thus far, he's only giving you 4 rebounds. He's giving you 8 assists, though. That's second on the team in assists. He's giving you almost a full steal, nothing really on the blocks. Shout out to LeBron, who is still getting himself acclimated. So don't think those are his final numbers. I think that as time goes on, LeBron will get up to about 20 points per game. Rui right up under LeBron. LeBron is averaging 14.0. Rui's averaging 13.9 in the same amount of minutes, 33 minutes. Rui's averaging 33 minutes. He's averaging 13.9 to 14 points per game. He's averaging 4 rebounds per game. He's averaging 1 assist per game. Almost a full steal a game. Nothing on the blocks. Shout out to Rui in 20 games. Marcus Smart is number 6 option on the team. He is essentially a 6th man. You know what I'm talking about? He's 9.3 points per game. That's 9 points a game. He's averaging 27 minutes per game. He's averaging 2 rebounds a game. He's averaging 3 assists per game. He's averaging 2 steals. He leads the team in steals. He's averaging 2 steals a game. Nothing on the blocks. Shout out to Marcus Smart. Jake LaRavia, our 7th man. He's averaging right up under Marcus Smart. And 1 less minute. He's averaging 26 minutes. He's played 21 games. I think he's played more games than anybody thus far, Jake LaRavia. I don't think he's missed a game yet. Jake LaRavia's played more games than anybody. He's averaging 9.2. Marcus averaging 9.3 points per game. He's averaging 9.2 points per game. He's averaging 4 full rebounds. He's averaging 2 full assists. He's averaging 1 whole steal, nothing on the block side. Ladies and gentlemen, our 8th guy on the team is actually Nick Smith Jr. Wow. He averages 7 points in 14 minutes of action. 1 rebound, almost 2 assists, almost 1 steal, nothing on the block side. Number 9 on the team. I said I was going to do the top 10 people on the team. Number 9 on the team, Dalton Connect. Nick Smith played 8 games. Dalton Connect, 18 games. Started one of those games. 16 minutes. 7 points. 2 rebounds. almost 1 assist, and almost a half a steal. So, and then nothing in the block department. Shout out to Dalton Connect. And then Jackson Hayes takes the number 10 spot. Jackson Hayes, 18 games, started 2 of those games. He averages 17 minutes. He averages 6 points. He averages 4 rebounds, 1 assist, pretty much no steals, and almost a full block per game. So those are your top 10 people on the team, ladies and gentlemen. The Lakers, the 16-5 Lakers. Those are the stats. Now, let me go back up here and get to the comments right quick. See where we at. Where we at? Okay. We're on Joe. Joe said this year 16-9, but it'll be 16-10 soon. Absolutely. Somebody must have asked him a question. Cuzzo said, go James. He says, Joe, okay, I was thinking that. Now I might sound dumb for saying this, but how did he average a double-double and he only had like 6 double-doubles? How are these averages averaging out then? Yeah, I'm talking about. Joe says Major was like a breath of fresh air seeing. It was like a breath of fresh air seeing a dude play. Yes, it was, man. I mean, this dude still needs some more games to see who he plays like and who he's going to develop, what he's going to develop into. But I can't wait to see. The future looks bright. This kid is, and I want to see more of Drew Timme. I want to see Drew Timme out there. As a matter of fact, I think Drew Timme could play tonight. We're going to be a couple people down. Luka's out. LeBron's more likely out. Marcus Smart is out, I think, still. Vando's probably not playing. We're going to need Drew Timme out there, man. I'm telling you, this is the time to get that guy out there and see what he can do in an open game situation like that. He said, JJ needs to play him much more. Yes, Adu Thero, absolutely. I totally agree with that. I'm talking about the bandwagoneer, my damn neighbor across the street. I'm going to get ready to go ask him for some butter right now. You know what I'm talking about? So I could bake this cake. He said, I cooked that nigga Loon or Dune last night. I called the motherfucker Timu Toon. Timu Toon got cooked yesterday by several different motherfuckers. He was so cooked that by the time he got to the back cave, I don't understand how he still had a pose. And then here comes slow-ass Gemini up there to finish him off. Wow. He cooked his ass yesterday. You know what I'm talking about? Joel says, I think it's because he played only 40 games, Chris, and had like high rebounded games. But that does seem weird, though. Laughing my ass off. Yeah, absolutely. The real Joel, you know what I'm talking about? He says, hey, Cuba, did you hear Loon and Gemini argue last night? Yeah, when they was arguing in the back cave, yeah, it was crazy. But that's all that nigga come up to do is argue. Like, honestly, I was just like, why this nigga up here, man? God damn, he could have stayed gone. You know, I hope you don't show up tonight. You know what I'm talking about? It's just certain niggas I just can't fuck with like that. I just my spirit is off with certain niggas like that. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfuckers just show up out of nowhere, like they didn't want to argue. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm talking about? Joe says, man, a dude looks like he's gonna be good in the passing lanes. Yeah, absolutely. Like LaRavia is good in the passing lanes. And that little nigga's very athletic. He is, man. His head was above the rim on one play. Well, I guess he thought someone was missing the shot. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? So he could develop to a dangerous lob threat. I mean, he got the hops to do it. You know what I'm talking about? I can't wait to see what that young love does. The young guy does. You know what I'm talking about? At All Love 0307, Boston got tonight. Absolutely. That is Micah Alexander, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Micah Alexander. Yes, Boston definitely got tonight. You know what I'm talking about? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You understand what I'm talking about? So shout out to Micah for showing up to the channel. Cuzzle said, that's that dude name, or is it that y'all made it up for him? Nah, that we made that name up for him. Toon, Dune, Loon. I call him Timu Toon. You know what I'm talking about? But even Toon, man, that dude was so motherfucking nerve-wracking to me, bro. It's so annoying. He made Toon seem, tolerable. Even Toon came up and like, yeah, man, that's bullshit. You see Giannis on the table, you get him. This motherfucker making it seem like he better than Luka. Get the fuck out of here, man. At first, okay, listen. I understand niggas be troll. I don't understand trolling. What the? I don't troll, man. Like I'm gonna tell. Trolling to me is like playing. I'm not here to play games with you, nigga. I'm so serious. Get the fuck out of here. That trolling shit. What fuck? I'm not about to waste my breath trolling. I'm gonna tell you the truth, unadulterated, whether you like it or not. Get the fuck up out of here. That's what I'm talking about. Like it's crazy. Michael says, hey, "Go James." That's facts. Yeah. Joe says, Adu definitely looks good. He probably the most athletic person on the team right now. I wish we had 5 Adu. Yeah. Oh man, we have 5 athletic motherfuckers, bro. Oh, whew, my goodness. The possibilities are endless. Now I'm talking about. Joe says it'll be perfect to see Adu and Vando in the same lineup right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because Vando, well, he don't give you an offense. He's definitely gonna give you on defense or whatever. I would like to see even Adu and Marcus Smart out there together, or Adu and Laravia out there. Any guy paired with another defensive guy out there. You know what I'm saying? That would be cool. Go James says, Joe, it would be good if we had a couple years. If he had a couple years under his belt already, really want to see what that kid can do for real. Yeah, he's definitely. I definitely want to see what he could develop into, and whose game that he'd remind me of. You know, what I'm talking about. I can't wait to see that. Go James says, you think JJ gonna play him? I don't know, bro. It seems like Vandal is glued to the bench now. Yeah, he might. Vandal could be on his way out of here, bro. That's what I'm thinking. Usually, when motherfuckers sit down like that, they damn near off the team. You know what I'm talking about? But it remains to be seen. Hell, he might play tonight. Who knows if he's not injured? We need all hands on deck tonight. I swear to God, we are so undermanned. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna need all hands on deck tonight. You know what I'm talking about? Go James. They was passing the shit out of that ball. Yeah. After Rui got on their asses. Rui, this is for those of y'all that listened to the Rui interview, Rui pretty much came out there. You know what I'm talking? So what happened with the game, Rui? Yeah, so they passed me the ball. They know I'm best 3-point shooter on team. They know that I'm best what do you say? 3-point shooter on team, and a field goal shooter on team. But they did not pass me ball. I only shot one time. I bricked the one time I shot. 16 points in 0 points in 16 minutes, and that's unacceptable. But they need pass ball around. Team is normally acclimated to each other, and they didn't pass ball today. Next time, I got 2 meetings, and I said next time they don't pass ball, I take samurai sword and I chop heads off. So I think that they got the message, and now they pass me ball. Now I take 10, 15 shots per game, and I get 15, 16 points like usual. And that's what Rui said. And after Rui said that, niggas fell in line like, oh shit, Master Rui. Pass that nigga the ball. You know what I'm talking about? That's just what I think he said. You know what I'm talking about? A real Joe says, facts, Chris. I think JJ will play him at least for 10 minutes, but he's going to have no choice but to play him if Adu earns his way. Have no choice but to play him if Adu earns his way in like yesterday. Absolutely. Absolutely. Joe says that ending streak assist is definitely going in the documentary. Oh man, most definitely. There's a such thing as not just clutch shots, but clutch assists, clutch rebounds, clutch blocks. You know what I'm talking about? That clutch assist was one for the books. It definitely was. I'm definitely putting that motherfucker in the documentary for sure. Cuzzo says, clown show Scap Attack running around saying Bron held Reeves back like Reeves wasn't an undrafted player. These guys just won't let the name play the game. Absolutely, man. That's why I ain't listening to haters no more. They ain't fucking haters. You know what I'm talking about? I just don't see what's all the hate for. Because he threatens the legacy of their gods and their goats. That's all the fuck it is. That's why certain people that are self-proclaimed Laker fans, that's why they hate him, because they think he threatened Kobe's legacy. And people hate him in the NBA because they think he threatens Jordan's almighty legacy. Nope. He don't. He got his own legacy. His legacy is submit. Why can't all these motherfuckers be great and have their own legacies? Why one motherfucker got to supplant the other? Everybody's like Rich Paul. I believe Rich Paul said, "Man, everybody's a GOAT in their own right." God damn, why can't everybody can't be great? Why does it just got to be one motherfucker? No, my motherfucker's better than your motherfucker. Well, if both of them motherfuckers was motherfuckers, then they both could be motherfucking GOATs. Motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Go Jay says, "Say Joe, is the rookie on full contract or is that a G League deal?" I think is Thero. I don't know. I don't know what Thero. I don't know what his status is. I don't know. That's interesting question though. I want to know that too. Okay, Joe says he's on a full 3-year contract. Oh, okay. Hey, dude, Thero, man, can't wait to see what he does next year. You know what I'm talking about? The bandwagon says Scap Attack is an idiot and a coward who doesn't have the balls to put Kobe over Mike. Yeah. And he worships Kobe. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I just don't get it. Joe says you can argue that it takes more guts to pass to a teammate for a 3-buzzer beater than to take the shot yourself. Oh, absolutely. Hell yeah, take ball because it's a higher difficulty shot. What if he would have missed it? You know what would have been the tagline? LeBron was scared to take the shot, so he passed it to Rui, and Rui bricked the shot. It's on LeBron that Rui bricked the shot. No matter what the case was, it would have fell on LeBron if Rui would have missed the shots. See, they're quick to say that, but they're not quick to say LeBron got Rui the ball in time, with full confidence, no hesitation, and Rui got the ball off. Rui doesn't get that ball if LeBron doesn't pass it to him. They're not going to say that. That's why I give both of them guys a game ball. They're going to say LeBron didn't pass Rui the ball. He bricked and possibly cost the Lakers the game. Going to overtime, possibly cost them the game. Or LeBron passed it to Rui because he was too chicken shit to take the ball. Nope. The man can't get away from hate. He cannot get away from hate. I'm telling you, if he cured cancer tomorrow and walked on water and turned Welch's grape juice into some of the finest wine, if he crushed diamonds with his fist and made sparkling champagne from diamonds, motherfuckers will still be like, well, it took him 23 years to do it. Well, it took him 4 out of 6 times to do it. Or Jordan would have done it in 10 years. Kobe would have done it in 11 years. Man, when a nigga die on his last, when he take his last breath, LeBron going to take his last breath 60, 70 years from now. He going to take his last breath. It'll be like, oh, well, yeah, well, he took the last breath because he's stat pad. He wants to be the first person to take his last breath because he's stat padding. He's breath padding. He's death padding. What the fuck? Okay, all right, hold on. Put me on life support. Keep me breathing. Oh yeah, he just want to keep breathing because he's stat padding. He want to live longer than any human being has ever lived. Okay, let me die. Oh, see, he's dying because he want to get away from the scrutiny. God damn! This is how ridiculous these motherfucking bitches sound. Nigga can't even die in peace. God, you know what? Fuck. I don't want to die. Make me a zombie. I'm somewhere in between death, somewhere in between life. Oh, so now you can't make up your decision. You made the decision when you made the decision to go to South Beach. How come you can't make the decision now? If I was LeBron, when I'm done with my NBA career, nigga, I'm never coming back out. I'm just gonna be like, man, fuck y'all. I'm not doing nothing when it comes to sports, movies, full production, going to meet whatever, all the stuff that he's doing on the side, outside. That's why he don't want to coach. That's part of the reason he don't want to coach. He'll own the team, but even if he owned the team, if his team sucked, they'll do him just like they did Jordan with the Wizards. Oh man, he's a bad owner. Yada 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 yada. I would tell him, hey LeBron, when you leave sports, when you leave basketball, leave it behind. Man, go straight off into the movies, the movie production, like you said. Go off into that. Because one thing you can't say he's a bad actor. You know what I'm talking about? The movies that he's acted in, they've done pretty good for somebody with no formal acting. Remember them old Nike commercials he used to do where he played multiple characters? I mean, he got a real talent. But then motherfuckers that hate him, but one thing about a hater, no matter what you do, they can keep it on the floor and say, oh man, I hate LeBron on the floor. But outside the basketball, he's great. But motherfuckers hate him so much, and it's so embedded in their minds now. They wake up with a boner of hate of this nigga. I think now they're just to the point where, like, no matter what he does, they hate him. They're even bringing it over to his kids now. He could be in the kitchen baking cookies with his daughter, and got flour all over the place. Oh, see, look, he got more flour on him than Zuri does. See, he flopped the flour. See, and how the hell did flour get all over his back? See, he probably slipped and fell in the kitchen and flopped in the flour. Shit like that. Oh, see, he wants all the attention. He's probably going to cook more cookies than Zuri is going to cook cookies. He probably wants to be the first to put the cookies in the oven. I mean, goddamn. I never known somebody to be hated this much for a guy that's never done anything to anybody. Never fucked your wife. Didn't take your girlfriend from you while you was in college. He never called your mama out her name. Never did anything personally to you, but you hate this man and his entire family. All because you're afraid that he's going to shit on the legacy of your GOAT. That shit is bananas to me. Why don't I feel like that? And Kareem, we already know Kareem is my GOAT. When he passed up Kareem, I wasn't sad about it. I was like, Kareem, man, records are meant to be broken. I'm not going to keep the same record for life. New motherfuckers come up all the time. God damn. Why am I the only old head that ain't tripping? I'm not tripping. Let these young niggas cook, man. You think Kareem? Yes. Did I know when Kareem, got the title, a while back? Did I think anybody would catch him? Fuck no, not in my lifetime. No. But they did, and I'm glad I witnessed it. These old niggas need to get over their motherfucking self. And I could talk about old niggas because I'm one of them. Old heads is anybody past the age of 45. 45 and above, you're an old head. If you're born 1980 and beyond, you're an old, and below, you're an old head. Anything after 1980, you're not an old head yet. After 1980, old head. After 45, you're considered an old head. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm an old head. And guess what? I don't think like these motherfuckers. Yes, I got my ways about myself. Remember, I'm a product of my era. I'm a victim to my era. I still hold Kareem in high regard. I don't give a fuck. That nigga still is my GOAT to this day. He's the GOAT of basketball. Anybody want to challenge me on that, you're going to lose. He's the GOAT of basketball. Fuck the NBA. That nigga's the GOAT of basketball. You know why he's the GOAT of basketball? And I'm going to do a show on Kareem. Because Kareem don't get his proper due diligence. They talk about the GOAT debate, LeBron and Jordan. They don't talk about Kareem, who LeBron just passed up in points. If you want to talk about the GOAT of basketball, it's Kareem Abdul. I'm thinking of Lou Alcindor still. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, a.k.a. previously Lou Alcindor. And here's why he's the GOAT of basketball without me getting into too many details. I'll do it in his own show. He won at every level there is. Every basketball level there is. He won in junior high school. He won in high school. He won in college. He won in the NBA. Ladies and gentlemen, the motherfucker didn't lose. He was undefeated in high school, undefeated in college. He did not lose until he got to the NBA. He didn't know what losing felt like, smelt like, tasted like until he got to the NBA. And he's won. He's the best high school player of all times, arguably the best college player of all times, one of the greatest basketball NBA players of all times. If you go look on Wikipedia right now, it's going to say consider one of the greatest basketball players of all times. Notice it don't say that there about everybody. It says that about three main people. It says that about Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. It says it about LeBron, considered one of the greatest basketball players of all time. And it says that about Kareem, considered one of the greatest basketball players of all time. You don't believe me? Go look it up. It don't say that about Kobe. It don't say that about Barkley. It don't say that about Bird. It don't say that about Matt. It don't say that about nobody. And these were great players. But these three dudes were considered to be one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Kareem is silently still in the GOAT conversations because if you're old enough to know, like I'm old enough to know, you know that motherfucker won on every single level of basketball since the invention of it. Shooting rubber balls through a motherfucking apple cart. Since the invention of basketball, he is the GOAT of basketball. End of discussion. Now, the GOAT of the NBA, niggas can have their arguments to the cows come home. But the GOAT of basketball in its entirety is Kareem. I don't give a fuck what you say. That is not up for debate or discussion. That's it. Y'all can have your NBA argument. I know how I feel. But to go to basketball in its entirety, high school, on the collegiate level and professional level, it's Kareem. Sorry. And until somebody does what the fuck he does on all three levels, it'll always be Kareem. It could be 300 years from now until the motherfucker went on every single level, undefeated in high school, undefeated in college, undefeated in high school, undefeated in college, and then come to the NBA, they pull down 10 championships over here. Until you do that, you ain't supplanting Kareem as the GOAT of basketball. Period. Not Will Chamberlain, not Bill Russell, and all his 11 championships, or how many fucking championships he got. That's the NBA. I'm talking about basketball. 80 years of basketball. And that motherfucker's the GOAT of it. Because he's won on every single level. No other player in history has won on every single level like the way he's won on every single level. Period, point blank. Go James says, if I was Bron, I focus heavily on assists. Since CP3 probably CP3. I mean, CP probably won't play much more this season. He's gonna keep climbing that leaderboard for assists. Just another all-time mark for him. Yeah, absolutely, man. He just keep piling it on. You know what I'm talking about? Go James says, bet, Joe. He said, Joe, bet. He said, hey, bandwagons, facts, bro. He's a narrative lover and an advantage analytics guy. Absolutely. You know what I'm talking about? Go James says, the only player on the team we are not a fan of is Austin. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I'm talking about? Nothing that kid could do for me is going to make me a fan. I only support him because he's on the team. But I don't care much for Reeves. I don't like the way he plays. I just don't. I'm sorry. It's not me being a hater, you know what I'm saying? I congratulate him when we win, but I just don't like the way he plays. I don't like the way he got all these fans clamoring for this nigga like he's the next best thing to Michael Jordan, and he haven't even sniffed an all-star game yet. And when he finally does make an all-star game, that's going to blow his head up even more. I just don't like the guy. But since he's on the team, I'm going to support. And that's about as far as I go with him. Cuzzo said, it's crazy. Most think LeBron isn't the same player because he's not averaging 20 plus right now, but won't make the argument as to why we still win it if he scores or not. These haters need to go somewhere, man. Absolutely. That's why I'm getting to the point now where I'm like DJ, man. DJ, he once said to me, he said, man, no matter what you do, haters are gonna hate. You know what I'm talking about? I got to hurry to wrap this up because the game will be coming on in about an hour or so. Go James says, things comes back in full circle. Most of these fans are mad at Brun because his fans are saying and doing certain things, right? But take it up with the fans. What does Brun hate have to do with your hate? Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. Like I once heard a dumb motherfucker say, or dumb motherfucker must said to me, well, we hate LeBron. It's not that we hate him, we hate his fans. So we hate him because of his fans. That's the dumbest, weakest shit that a man could have ever told me. I hate another man because other men hate this man. I mean, I hate another man because other men love this man. What kind of faggot ass shit does that sound like to y'all? I don't like him because I hate his fans. Nigga, hate his fans then. Don't hate him. Well, he can't control. He can control what they say. He can stop them from. He can't. One man can't control millions of motherfuckers. What he gonna do? Get online and say, "Hey, y'all, stop." You know why? He know that there's a such thing called freedom of speech. Ain't he not gonna say, "Hey, stop"? For what? That's not his job. People got the right to say what the fuck they want to say. If you hate a motherfucker solely because of that, then you're running out of real reasons to hate a nigga. I mean, goddamn, this is ridiculous now. Crazy. Joe says, if anything, he should get extra brownie points if he doesn't have a bag and made it to 40K. Absolutely. How the fuck did he get to over 40,000 points? You want to talk about stat padding? You know who they used to pad the stats for? Y'all's Michael Jordan. They used to pad this nigga would go, he would in the middle of the game, he would go check the sidelines and see where his stats are. You talk about a stat pad. See, don't come with that stat pad bullshit as if LeBron invented that. That nigga's the ultimate stat pattern, and the NBA covered it up. Fuck out of here. For a person with no bag, he had more points than anybody in history. Shut it the fuck down. Cuzzo says Jake was getting dirty last night. And you could see him getting his confidence again. Not saying it was lost or anything. He needs guys that will pass. Yes, when LeBron passes him, when LeBron is on the court with Laravia's confidence seems to go up. I noticed that. You know what I'm talking about? He needs guys that will pass and not have him standing around. For real. He's scary. You know what I'm talking about? Absolutely. Joe says, facts, Chris. Chris says, Ayo Cuzzo, just call old boy Grady Obelisk. Obelisk. Yeah, Obelisk. You know what I'm talking about? Grady Obelisk. You know what I'm talking about? Go James says, my game ball goes to Rui and Brian, and Reeves with an honorable mention. Yeah, absolutely, man. I got to give it to Rui and Brian, bro. I got to give it to them. They made the clutchest play of the game. Go James says, honestly, Cuzzo, Luka is great all around, but if he's going to have a problem getting guys involved, so does Austin sometime. He needs to figure out what he wants to do, score or play make. Absolutely. When Magic came to the Lakers, Magic was a scorer. He could have been a scorer, but he was asked to play make more. He fell back to the role of playmaking. No, we need you to be a playmaker. You got an IQ for it. Be a playmaker. Fuck you. And then Magic said, for the good of the team, fuck that. I'm going to be a playmaker. And it netted him 5 championships because of that. I think we want to take a page out of the book. If Luke want to step it up to the next level, he's going to have to learn to fall back and not pile up the points and get his team more acclimated and become more of an everyman. You know, be a facilitator and a scorer. You don't have to score 40 points a goddamn night. You bring it down to 26, 27, 28 points per game. Assists easily go up. Let everybody else get acclimated into it. You can still get your double-doubles and possibly even your triple-doubles. You can average over 10 rebounds a game. You can average over 10 assists a game. If you really want to win in this game, you got to be unselfish. Or else you're going to keep playing like this, and it's going to look good for you. But you'll never win a motherfucking thing. That's my advice to Luka. Because I wonder if we have the most game winners so far this season. I wonder if somebody could check it. I'm pretty sure there's a way you can check that. You know what I'm talking about? I want to know that too. Cuzzo says, I don't know why it seemed like Dalton's stats should be higher than that. Yeah. Well, he hasn't played a lot, and when he gets in there, he's not shooting a lot. You know what I mean? So I think if he did, you know, say, yeah, Brian not playing tonight, Cuzzo. Yeah, nah, he ain't playing tonight. I know they said that sometime later on down the line, where he gets his legs more up under him and his lungs up under him, then he could probably take on some back-to-back games. Goat James is laughing at me. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew says, do you think we would actually trade AR for do you think we would actually trade AR for Giannis? People really think that would be the wrong. You know what? If AR is playing the way he's playing, to me, all he does is add value to himself. He's getting a name about himself, even though he's not an all-star. Remember, 20 teams. It was said that 20 teams, the Lakers turned down 20 different teams. It probably didn't offer. It probably wasn't the Bucks. But if the Bucks say we want Reeves, Lakers better put together a package around that motherfucker that can get us Giannis Antetokounmpo. I don't give a fuck if Thanos is in that package. We'll give you Giannis and Thanos. Matter of fact, we'll give you all his brothers for Reeves, couple picks. I'm fucking doing it. Niggas that think that's the wrong move is out of their goddamn mind. You mean to tell me you think that Luka and the AR-led team is going to sustain for the future? Both these niggas are selfish? No. No. We need a Giannis. Giannis will facilitate that ball. And he's a passing big man. And he's a lob threat. And he can score with Luka. Oh my God, man, please. I'd rather have a big little tandem than two guards. Neither one of them play a decent amount of defense for me to sneeze at. You know what I'm talking about? And this motherfucker DD character gets up here talking about Austin Reeves plays defense. No, the fuck he don't. He do play defense, but he get blown by just like Luka gets blown by. Try to make it seem like it's just Luka. No, both of them niggas can't play defense. The fuck out of here. Would be stupid as fuck to turn to not take on Giannis. Giannis is an all-world talent. That motherfucker's in MVP conversations every goddamn year. Top 3. And he is again. And he's 31 years old. Still in the prime of his life. You goddamn Skippy, I want Giannis. You go get Giannis. This motherfucker. You what the fuck? Nigga, you see a Giannis and you got a chance to grab him, especially when his heart is already kind of leaning toward wanting to come this way. Nigga, you better grab that. Fuck Austin. You better grab Giannis. I don't give a fuck. Oh, he's older. Yeah, but he's still. When last time you see Austin in MVP talks? Never. I don't give a fuck if he averages 28 points this year. That's nothing. What nigga, what are you doing in the playoffs? Nigga, give me Giannis. He's a champion already. You know, when LeBron leaves, there will be no Lakers on the team that are champions. Last year, we had 2 champions on the team. You know who those 2 people were? LeBron and Markieff Morris. Those were the only 2 champions we had on the team that know something about championship winning. If we're going to lose Giannis, if we're going to lose LeBron, you better bring Giannis over here, because then he'll be the only champion over here. Oh, and not to mention, if you bring his brother Costas back, that nigga's a champion. Nigga, Austin Reeves and Luka is not going to sustain together. Get Giannis over here. Nah. It ain't it's not no debate or discussion. Giannis over Austin Reeves. Get the fuck out of here, man. Because Joe said it could get to the point where the only problem is the weather. The Bucks will expect the team we have for them. Yeah. Oh, let me see if I'm reading that right. Joe, we could get it to that point. The only problem is the weather. Okay. The Bucks will expect a team we have for them. The only other possible thing is for him is to let the deal finish and then he can sign. Yeah, absolutely. I think Giannis should let the season go ahead and prevail, and then we let him go ahead and go, and we don't pursue. If he really wants to come over here, and we trade for him, that way we have more picks in the summertime. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? And I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I don't give a fuck. I'm throwing every goddamn first round pick that we have at Giannis. I'm throwing a goddamn kitchen sink at him. You're stupid if you throw the first. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn pick. What if we get a pick and the pick turn out to be a bust? Yeah, you rolling the dice, because what if one of those picks turn out to be something big? I don't give nary a fuck. I want to win right the fuck now. That's the Lakers' way. Fuck developing. Come over here and be ready to win right now. If you're not, you're sitting your ass on the bench until you are. That's what they did with Kobe. Hey, Kobe, no. I don't care about how big your name was in Laura Marion. You got to show us what you made out of. Kobe didn't become Kobe until 2000 when we won our first championship. Well, when him and Shaq won the first championship. That's the bottom fucking line. I know people don't like to admit it, but I'm going to tell you the truth because I was there. A lot of motherfuckers came later and had to see the shit on YouTube. I was fucking there. He didn't become Kobe until 2000. Period. He didn't come to Kobe we know and love until 99, 2000. That's the bottom line. If you are a rookie, Like that Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag ain't shown me nothing yet. I don't care about his name. I don't care about the fuck he did in the Olympics, the FIBA ball. Make an impact right now. I don't give a fuck about names. I done see many names come through here and be bums. The cousin says we don't want him to go into the offseason and then let him get traded somewhere elsewhere because teams have cleared up cap space and sign him. He honestly needs to say what team he would only like to play for. I hope he says the Lakers. I hope he goes out and commits to this season and goes all the way out and then says, you know what, I want to go to the Lakers. Straight up and down like 6 o'clock. A Laker Girl, salute to Laker Girl. Please go subscribe to Laker Girl's channel. Right now, it's my damn little sis, your little sis, our little sis, at LakerGirl.com, ladies and gentlemen. She said, salute, Major Bro. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you are new to support the movie. Shout out to a Laker Girl. Joel said, shit, Major, you're preaching. I might watch Space Jam 2 after the game. Yeah. Yeah. Also, there was another. Just look up his Internet Movie Database and check out all his movies. He's a pretty damn good actor, man. He's not bad at all. You know what I'm talking about? LeBron James. Another interesting thing. Oh. Yeah. Another interesting thing to keep in mind. Remember, Reeves is saying he would take less to stay with the Lakers. Then LeBron is off the books next season, so I'll keep all those things in mind. Absolutely, absolutely. Cuzzo says, Joe, not gonna lie, bro, but they were saying it was terrible. But I think it's only because it's Bron's niggas gonna say that. Absolutely, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is gonna say that. Absolutely. Cuzzo says, salute Laker Girl. Joe says, facts. That movie was actually solid. Absolutely. Joe says Kareem definitely doesn't get his due. People are saying Jokic is the best center of all time. It's disrespectful. Absolutely. A Laker Girl says, I got to read through these all. A Laker Girl says, go James. Salute, bro. Go James is laughing at me. Laker Girl said, haters will hate. Don't get the Laker Girl up here to cussing now. The Laker Girl cuss your ass out in a minute. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck you bitch motherfucker. Laker Girl. You know what I'm talking about? Laker Girl once said something right. She cussed so hard one time. She was cussing the hater out. She actually made me get up, start washing dishes, and take out the trash. Wife had been asking me all day, Major, take out the trash, wash the dishes. Then later that day, we gets online, Laker Girl cussing the fuck out. These motherfucking haters better stop playing on my name. You know what I'm saying? I'm Laker Girl 36, motherfucker. I said, oh shit, hold on now. And I started taking it. Man, I washed the car. I went and asked the neighbor, did they want to take the damn trash out? Yeah, hey, you need me to do some help? You know what I'm talking about? Laker Girl, ladies and gentlemen, one of the scariest people on Lakers at 5 when pissed off. A Laker Girl at 36, my damn little sister. A shout out to my other little sister, Tiffany Ned, Boston Celtics fan. But Tiffany is a supporter of the channel, and she's a family member. She may be the ops, but she may be she may be on the side of the ops. But she is not an op. She's a family member. We all love and respect Tiffany Ned over here at Major Level Entertainment and at Lakers in 5. Tiffany Ned, shout out. She says, Major in chat, salute. Shout out to Tiffany Ned. The Real Joel says, Luka should be learning from Bron. You know what I'm saying? And we know you can score, Luka. Pass to others. Thank you, Joel. Thank you. Joe, last take for me. Major. People say how Luka and Giannis and Aiden and Bron are going to fit. They need to go watch some Showtime Lakers. We will run the... Say that shit again. See, this is why you need a nigga like Joe on your chat. That's what the fuck man, bro. I'm not nigga. I'm not one to cry a lot, but man, this kid right here, I swear to God, man. Fuck. This Joe is a gem, man. That young man know what the fuck he talking about. See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Please do what he said. Go watch the Showtime Lakers. We will run the run. We will run the run and gun offense or a 5-out delay. Bro, nobody's stopping that. That's why we won most of the championships in the 80s. Look up the 80s, see who won the most championships. We did. Why? Because of what Joe said. God damn. And he wasn't even around then. How does he know that? See what I'm saying? This is what, bro,
Y'all stop playing. You know what I'm talking about? Stop playing. Joe says Detroit would give us 3 firsts for AR. Rob has a relationship with Detroit. Yes, he does. Keep an eye on them for being a third team to help us get young. Joe, you better okay, stop. You know what I'm talking about? Go James says, salute Tiffany Nett. Tiffany Nett says, salute my brother Chris. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come down to the end of the chat. I've read everybody's comment. Once again, I'm about to end the channel because the games get ready to start. Lakers and 5 get ready to start, and I'm definitely about to take my black ass over there. You know what I'm talking about? So please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button on your way in. Please go join me and all the other guys over at Lakers and 5. You know what I'm saying? Go over there, give a comment, give a shout out. If you ever so dare come up there and give a take, just ask that you be respectful up there. Please go join the channel while you can too. Shout out to everybody that has showed up to the channel. My damn sisters, Tiffany, Ned, and Laker Girl. My damn nephews, Lewis, Joel. My damn cousin, Chris, a.k.a. Gold James, a.k.a. let me cook this brother right quick, H. and Davis, Cuba. And show up to everybody for showing up to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. I appreciate y'all. One love from Big Mage. On behalf of Major Level Entertainment and the Major Level Mafia, it's your boy, Big Major. And until next time, we are out. Peace and blessings, y'all.
Everything I do was major.